Hello, please come on in.
Hi.
Just get the door behind you. My name is Rui. I'm the public health nurse here today, and I'm just going to be here doing your 2-month well baby checkup. Who do we have here today?
I'm Dad.
Oh, okay. And how's your baby girl doing?
During a postpartum public health visit, the registered nurse will assess the general well-being of mom and baby.
This is an excellent opportunity for the RN to provide education regarding various postpartum concerns.
Let's watch as a public health nurse begins her assessment.
How's the first 2 months been going? Do you have any concerns?
Well, it's been going pretty good. Yeah, we really haven't been sleeping, but I think that's pretty typical with the new
Right, I
little
get
person.
sometimes not having sleep is common, but you do need to have a good rest period. Do you guys get that?
Yeah, we take turns getting up with the baby and such.
Okay. And how do you breastfeed or bottle feed?
I breastfeed, but I like sometimes bottle feed.
Oh, okay. And how about you? How are you feeling?
I'm okay.
You're okay. Do you have good days or bad days?
Yeah, I have both.
Both. And that's expected, but do we have more bad days that outweigh the good days?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Usually at the 2-month well baby checkup, we like to do the Edinburgh postnatal depression scale.
At this point, the nurse suspects the mom may be suffering from postpartum depression.
The Edinburgh Postnatal Depression Scale is a set of 10 screening questions that can indicate whether a parent has symptoms that are common in women with depression and anxiety during pregnancy and in the year following the birth of a child.
After screening is complete, education with the parents is necessary.
I'm just finishing up the tally here. So on this Edinburgh scale, you scored a 13 out of 30. That indicates to me that there is a sign and a likelihood of depression.
How likely?
Considered a high risk of depression, and so I just want to talk about some concerns and how you've been feeling. And
baby blues is pretty common, right?
of course,
And I'm not one of those moms who wants to hurt
never.
her kid or anything.
No, babe,
oh
you're
no,
not that.
I understand that. You know, we all know that the feelings of baby blues, like having that initial mood swings or feelings of sadness comes, and this is a common occurrence. We want to make sure we can help you with the signs and symptoms of depression, of postpartum depression, I mean, and I would like to set up some referrals for you to help better manage it, and so you can feel a little better and you can feel that you are able to take care of your child and have a healthy relationship without feeling down.
So do I have to go on medication or something?
We usually like to put someone who has postpartum depression on an antidepressant, and don't worry, you can use it safely while you do breastfeeding and throughout your day. It's not going to affect the care of the baby as long as we set you up properly with your family physician. We also want to pair that up with some counseling and help you go about your day and help you discuss your feelings.
So that'll just make it so that I'm not so sad anymore?
It helps manage those levels so you don't feel down in the dumps all the time, but you also have a sense of normality in when you take care of your kid or when you take care of your family.
Okay.
And I understand that this is definitely hard for you, but we have to make sure your guys' well-being is taken care of. What do you guys do together to help you out when you are taking care of the baby?
Well, my mom comes and stays with us usually a weekend or two the last couple of months to give us a little bit of sleep and let us kind of relax a little bit. So that's really helping.
Oh, that's good. So would you consider your mom to be your support person?
Yeah, she's the only one really in town.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you have a good relationship with her. But, you know, if you are feeling that you're overwhelmed or you need just maybe a couple hours, maybe it's good to get your mom involved and she can take care of the little girl for a little bit. So you have some time to get rest or maybe go out for a walk or get some grocery shopping done for yourself, stuff like that. Does that make some sense?
Yeah.
Since we've discussed about, you know, getting you some referrals and stuff for postpartum depression, just gonna quickly ask Dad a couple questions.
Depressive symptoms may be evident in fathers or partners.
Possible risk factors include history of depression and maternal postpartum depression.
In our scenario, the nurse recognizes these risk factors.
Let's watch as the nurse assesses and educates the parents on paternal postpartum depression.
So Dad, are you aware that fathers or partners can suffer from postpartum depression as well?
No, I have no idea.
Right, so it's estimated that 10% of fathers exhibit depressive symptoms that interfere with the infant bonding. And we already know from our documentation and our charts that mom suffers from postpartum depression, but do you have a familial history of depression?
Like in my family?
Yeah, like anyone in your
Yeah,
family?
my grandmother had depression really, really bad.
Okay, well this also poses an increased chance for you to get paternal postpartum depression. And other things that might be included are the low support system, mom also having maternal postpartum depression, the lack of sleep, and feeling that you're excluded from the bonding process. Some of the symptoms we do see is that the dad might feel that do you feel a little isolated at times?
A little bit, but not too bad. I don't think I'm depressed.
Right, so symptoms might not seem that you're depressed, but you might be a little angry at times, or you might feel that you have complaints of physical problems, like you have headaches all the time, or stomach
You get a
pains.
lot of headaches and stuff.
After the nurse educates on maternal and paternal postpartum depression, resources such as pamphlets, brochures, and contact information should be provided as a secondary source of learning.
I'll grab you some pamphlets that we can show you about our counseling options. So these two pamphlets are the same, but they just have some counseling options. You both can take it home.
Well, thank you.
This one just talks about postpartum depression and how to handle it. And this one also is just
Grab that.
signs and symptoms that you can, it's like a magnet you can put on your fridge so you guys are more aware. You can visit the Healthy Parents, Healthy Children's website, and that has some information about all the stuff that I provided, but just in case you forget something that I talked about, you can go home and talk about it. But in our community in Medicine Hat, you can access the postpartum mental health services at the Provincial Building down on 3rd Street. Do you guys know where that is?
Yeah.
Yeah, we done paperwork there before, babe.
Oh, okay, perfect. And we also have postpartum mental health services here at the hospital, our local hospital, I mean, at the Regional Resource Center, and that's inside the hospital as well.
Okay.
And I can provide you with the names and numbers for that if you guys are interested.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can also put you with a community mental health referral, and you can talk to a community mental health nurse and see how you guys are doing, and if you guys need some extra help, she can contact you. Would you guys be willing to get that done if I put your guys' name down for that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
I will write that down. Alright. Is there any questions you guys have about what we've discussed today?
No, I feel a little bit better.
You feel a little
but
better.
I guess I was a little bit nervous that it maybe wasn't normal.
This visit was very educational for the parents.
The nurse provided teaching on maternal and paternal postpartum depression, interventions to better manage anxiety and depression, and provided resources and community supports.
The nurse now has a responsibility to follow up with the parent.